This here is the Belkin Charging Case Pro for Nintendo Switch 2. It charges, protects, holds up to 12 game cards, and it even has a dedicated AirTag pouch for tracking. A few months ago, I reviewed Belkin's original charging case for Switch 2, and I gave it a lot of praise. It quickly became my go-to case when I carry around my Switch 2 because of how clean and well thought out it is. When Belkin announced the Charging Case Pro and reached out for me to check it out, I was very excited. The Pro is basically an upgraded version of the standard charging case. It's for people who want a little more of everything out of a case, more power, more flexibility, and a design that lets you keep playing while you charge. I have the pistachio green color, but it's also available in charcoal and sand. Side by side, the Pro is larger than the standard, but that extra size adds extra benefits. Protection wise, both cases are rock solid with a tough outer shell, a smooth textured finish, and they're molded specifically to fit the Switch 2 like a glove. If I were to drop my Switch 2 in one of these cases, I would feel confident knowing it would be okay. Inside, both have a secure slot for your console, space for up to 12 game cards, a mesh pocket for cables, earbuds, and other accessories, plus there's that hidden AirTag pocket for tracking wherever you take this case. Where things get different is the battery and the charging. The battery in the Pro has a unique folding design that allows it to double as a kickstand, whereas the one with the standard case is more of a traditional portable battery that sits underneath the console. You can still remove the battery in the Pro, but it now allows you to check your battery level and even externally charge the battery without having to open the case. The battery here will charge your Switch 2 about 1.5 times over, but it's tough to estimate that in hours because it ultimately comes down to your settings, what game you're playing, and all of that. The good news here is that thanks to that external USB-C port, you can also plug it in to charge up both the case and the console at the same time. This is where the Charging Case Pro really separates itself and makes it feel like a true premium upgrade. It sort of feels like a dock in a way, a place where you can drop and charge your Switch 2 whenever you need to. I actually had the opportunity to take this case out with me when traveling recently, and that's when I discovered its full benefits. I had it set up on the table in my room, Switch 2 propped up on the stand, charging the whole time while I was playing Pokopia. It improves viewing angles so I could just sit back, play comfortably, and not have to worry about running out of a charge. Whether you're on a flight, at a cafe, or out somewhere, a setup like this makes a huge difference. Compared to the standard charging case, which is great for quick portable charging, the Pro is all about improving the experience when you take your Switch 2 out on the go. It gives you more flexibility, more comfort, and a much more seamless way to keep powered up on the go. Overall, the Belkin Charging Case Pro is exactly what it sounds like it is. It's a pro level version of an already great case. You're getting more flexibility, more playtime, that built-in stand, external charging, and that same premium protection that Belkin is known for. If you want something slim and simple, the standard charging case is awesome, but if you want a top-tier travel setup and a little more of everything out of a case, the Pro here is going to be the one to go with. Well, that's a wrap, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Now, I want to know, what do you think of the Charging Case Pro? Does it look like something that you would use? Drop a comment and let me know below. And if you enjoyed this video, you know the drill. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for much more coming your way soon. Until the next one, I will catch you guys later. Peace!